What's up, YouTube? I'm back today with a video for Pad Academy. This is a new dungeon that just came out for North America, and they pretty much just stuck a whole bunch of monsters into high school uniforms, and you know, who doesn't like that? I'm gonna be running it with my Light Collie team, and let's get started. The first floor, you're going to come up against two Sunlight Carbuncles. They have 2-turn counters normally. They hit for about 12,000, and they have about 425,000 HP. Under 30% HP, they might actually heal you, I think. Or no, they'll heal themselves, sorry. But so, if you can, stall a bit. If not, get rid of them. On the second floor is your best place to stall. You're gonna come up against one of the sprites. They all have around 1 million HP, 1 million plus HP, and they will all fully heal your HP from when you enter the floor. And they only hit for about 4,000 every turn, so this is a great place to stall. Under 50% HP, however, they'll start they'll alternate between hitting you for about 1,000 damage and hitting you with their own signature move. Red sprite will hit you for about 7,000 to 9,000. Blue sprite will bind one of your monsters for 3 turns and do about 7,000 damage. Wood sprite will hit you for about 13,000. Light sprite will also hit you for about 13,000. And dark sprite, which I have, will give you 6 poison orbs. So, to each their own. So here I make the light combo and I finish her off. Floor 3 is gonna be Dimensional Sorcerer Chester. He likes giving you poison orbs. His preemptive will give you 5 of them. And if you don't have an orb changer like me, I have a Light Collie, so of course I'm gonna pop it. If you don't have one, then I strongly suggest you get rid of all your poison orbs. Don't worry about healing on this turn. Well, of course, don't kill yourself with the poison orbs, but you won't die next turn, because if you can get rid of all your poison orbs on this turn, then he'll give you a whole row of heal orbs on the next turn. So, otherwise, if there's a poison orb left on the board, he will turn it into a gem orb and do about 14,500 damage. Right. Let's finish. Do remember to finish him off, because under 10% HP, he will just straight up use Class Dismissed, which will deduct 100% of your health, meaning there's no escaping it, you die. On the 4th floor, you're gonna come up against 2 Dragon Swordsmen. And they both preempted for about 500, so it's a total of like 1,000 preemptive damage, so just be ready for that. They hit for about 5,000 each. They have 1-turn counters, and under 30% HP, they will knock out 99% of your HP, of your current HP, and under 20% HP, they'll hit for about 10,000 damage, so if you want, you can get rid of one of them and stall for a little bit, but it's not a great floor to be stalling on. I horribly messed up this part, and yeah, I horribly messed up that combo there. I messed the light and dark combo. They swapped on me, so I'm in a bit of a bind here, so I pop a Light Collie. Overall though, the dungeon's difficulty it's not a hard dungeon, as long as you're careful and even with a few mistakes, you should get out of this fine. The 5th floor is going to be Student Council President Lucifer. He has 32 HP and 600,000 defense. He's going to preempt with a shield that prevents status ailments for about 4 turns. And his first move is going to be binding one of your subs for 3 turns. So, the very first turn, you want to try and get all your attributes. I mean, if you can break his defense, by all means go ahead, but otherwise, try and get all your elements to hit him at once. That's kind of your best strategy for getting rid of these things. And Yomi there gets bound, but it's not a big deal. I'm gonna click here to heal some of my HP and get Yomi's bind down by 2 turns, and then go up to make some more combos, whittling away some of his health. Also, his next move is 1 flash right here, which will give me a row of light orbs and do about 5,000 damage. The next shot is going to be 2 flashes, which is 10,000 damage, and the second and fourth rows turn into light orbs. 3 flashes turns 1, 3, and 5th, the first, third, and 5th rows into light orbs, and does 15,000 damage. So, you ready for that? After that, he'll hit you with 50,000. So, you want to definitely avoid that. With the boosted with light quality there, I was able to break his defense and carry on. Hera-Ur-Senpai on the final floor is going to lower your cooldown time by 2 turns. And by lower, I mean like delay your cooldown time by 2 turns. So if you had all your skills up, just stall for 2 turns and they should come right back up. Make sure you can heal because she likes giving you turning blue orbs into red orbs. And she does about like 11,000 damage per hit. I would suggest not knocking her under 70% HP on the first turn because she will buff herself and do a lot of damage. Under 30% HP, she will do about 13,000 consistently, and that'll be 26,000 after she does her buff. Here, after my skills come back up, I just go for the Kali, Fuma, Izanami, and Yomi combo. That just finishes off. And since this is being done on Mythical, this is a guaranteed drop, so it's great. The other reason this dungeon is pretty important is because Hera-Ur-Senpai happens to be the skill up for Dancing Queen Hera-Ur. So if you can farm this dungeon a couple times, you can definitely use that to skill up your Hera-Ur. Here we go, I farmed a whole bunch of them already from the academy. Yeah, Your Fever is her active skill. She's a pretty cool collectible monster, and unfortunately you can only get her from the dungeon, but you can only get Lucifer and Isis, and I think there's 1 or 2 others from the rare egg machine. Of course, Gung Ho keeps some of the more special ones into their premium machines that you have to pay to use. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to take this time to mention now that I will be out of the country for the next month, so this is going to be the last upload until I leave, and the uploads should continue after I get back. I want to thank you guys so much for all your support and understanding, and I hope this helps you do your own dungeons, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.